Yeah, yeah. I know we live. I know we live. Yep, 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 yep. How y'all doing, man? It's been 24 hours. I was actually doing good till my brother called me and we started just chopping it up about yesterday. And I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But anyway, man, how y'all doing out there, dog? Y'all doing good. I see some of y'all in the comments, man. Nice to have y'all here today. Today we will be dropping some rankings. It's time. You finna hey, look, hey, you football, which is a crazy name. By the way, bro name is straight you football. Like that's different. But you football, I don't even know how to talk to you. I was on time. You football. I was on time again. Just sitting on in the green room. We have a little green room in our little thing. I'm just sitting in the green room until Ken, Ken said, "Hey, you want to start the show?" Hell, I always start the show. Who else gonna start the show beside me? You ain't never on time. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never on time. So I start the show on my damn own. You feel what I'm saying? It just hell. I mean, everybody else been letting me down. Why don't you just add to the project? You just add to it. Hell, you blue cow. I'd just be the three musketeers. Just continue to let me down, bro. Thank God my daddy was in my life. Or hell, I might be somewhere doing drugs right now. But anyway, man, moving forward, y'all. I got a question. I got a question. And only y'all can answer it because we have probably the most reckless talking, but honest football people ever, bro. And I seen a lot of this over the weekend from several teams. It is no one particular team. A lot of teams run direct snap. It's like when things get hard, a lot of teams who aren't younger teams, and I ain't even just talking about Bessemer. I'm talking about just straight up national teams, bro. Straight up national teams. I've seen at least I can say I watched about 10 to 12 games. I probably only recorded about 4 or 5. As I was going back today doing videos of 4 or 5, then I was watching somebody else's, some other people videos as I was, doing the rankings, getting the all team list. I'm like, dang. I'm like, dang, bro. Like, why when teams get nervous, they go straight to direct snap? Why when teams get nervous, they go straight to direct snap? It's like direct snap, direct snap, direct snap, direct snap. A lot of teams do that on the national level. And I ain't no national ball coach. Y'all know me, I don't know football. So I really come to ask y'all because y'all the experts. Is there a reason why on a national level, when things get difficult, a lot, and I mean a lot, of coaches run direct snap? I really want y'all to think. I want y'all to think, because again, this ain't targeted towards one team. This ain't targeted towards one team. But I want y'all to think, bro. Put your thinking caps on. I want y'all to tell me, like, how many teams, when you really think about it, when things get a little rocky, they don't have an offense. They just run direct snap. It's crazy, ain't it? Man, Lee Thornton, we can't worry about Ken, bro. We can't worry about Ken, bro. We got to move forward, dog. He don't want to show up on time. He don't want to. He don't want to be at work when it's time to clock in, bro. We can't worry about him, man. The show must go on, bro. You feel me? He done brought me out of retirement. The hell you gonna bring me out of retirement? Hell, you worse than you were before retirement. Niall said because they don't know ball, like blue. That's a good answer. Coach Devon said we did a couple of drives of that because other teams couldn't adjust to the overload, and we had our running back playing quarterback, but we didn't stay in it back up when they RPO and pass. And I guess that's a good answer. And again, I really don't know. I'm seeing it from a lot of coaches though. So that's why I'm asking. I ain't asking it to troll. I ain't asking it to be funny. I'm not asking it to start drama. Like I'm genuinely asking, is that just something that national ball teams do because they got some of the best kids? They got the fastest athlete. I don't know. I see it's a pattern though. Like running the spread, all of that. A lot of stuff is not a pattern like people think. But that damn direct snap, that direct snap over and over and over again when you down or you trouble situation, that direct snap seems to be everybody go to. So BME say I can't read your first name, but BME say lack of creativity, lack of being able to think under pressure. Main reason I left Flock and went to Lithonia. Damn. Damn. Mikey Wade said, get the ball in they playmakers' hands first. I respect that. Hey, Coach Devon, I don't have the link. Hell, they had to send me the link. I don't have access to no links. Coach Devon, I don't know when gonna really. You don't see how I get treated on here, Coach Devon. You don't see how Ken treats me. I'm second class citizen on this damn show, man. I start the show. He makes a dang on grand entrance and pops in when he wants and all that stuff. He hit the horn when he feel like hitting the horn. Y'all don't see how I get treated, bruh. Coach TJ is an offensive guru. I asked Coach TJ. Coach TJ, I've noticed, hey, Mikey Wade, he said NFL and college run Wildcat. I agree. Again, I ain't asking it to shade. I'm genuinely asking because I think I probably seen 75% of teams at nationals when things got trouble, Coach TJ, when things got difficult, it's like they threw their offense out the window and they just ran Wildcat. And I'm talking about I seen it from 6 all the way up to 12. I can't say 13 because I didn't see that at 13. AK didn't do it, and top dogs they didn't do that. That's the only two I had seen outside of for a lot of them ain't gonna do it, and we know again AK ain't do it. So I'm just asking, Coach TJ, you're an offensive guru. TJ run the same thing. I listen. I ain't getting into that, belt boys. See, you be trying to get me. I'm not getting into who runs what. I'm asking belt boys because that's just what I've seen. That 75% of teams, when things get tricky, they'll go to a consistent, just direct snap over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm really just trying to get an understand. Maybe that's just what national teams do again. If it is, cool. I'm just wondering because I know it's a lot of coaches on here like, hey, we do it because of this, that, this, that. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just wondering, bro. Damn, y'all commenting faster than I can fucking read. And I ain't got my glasses. I ain't got no contacts in that. TJ said it's simple. It gets your best player the ball fast. Okay. All right. So my question, TJ, you know, have you found it to be something that people can stop though? Because I seen some teams be able to stop it. I seen some teams they can't stop it. So maybe that's another reason. I think I just answered my own question. Hell, some folks can stop it, some folks can't. My dog's Red Breeze Ronti said, who else you ain't see do it? Red Breeze definitely don't run no direct snap. Not with 10U. 9U definitely runs direct snap. But they 10U definitely don't run no direct snap. Marcus Flanagan for president is crazy. Lee Thorne, I want you arrested. I want you arrested and charged with treason. Uh Tyler Johnson said, I like Tyler. He knows ball. Tyler Johnson said, if your O line dominating, you run Wildcat. DA did it for years and won YNC. But if your O line ain't moving, the OC look bad. That's a good point. That's a good point. He's saying if your O line dominant, why not simplify the offense and let's just run this? I say I'm gonna tell you why I'm not a big fan of it, Cole Johnson, because the what everybody be preaching is like high school and college and all this other stuff ready. Bro, you ain't gonna see too many high school and colleges run out. When things get tricky, they run direct snap. I mean, even maybe the Tim Tebow type of days, but you're just not gonna see that a lot. Even on a high school level, they're gonna still run their offense. You know, they might pull out some different plays, but it look like they're gonna still run their offense. Rod says, so can we admit HOA should have beat Bessemer? Why you say that? I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I'm gonna tell you this, Rod. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. If Bessemer doesn't beat Supreme, I think you got an argument. You feel what I'm saying? If Bessemer don't beat Supreme, I think you got an argument. But because Bessemer beat Supreme, I think your argument go out the window. Coach TJ said, I missed last night. Who were your favorite teams to watch? But I ain't gonna lie. On y'all level, I think Mac Dolphins might be my favorite team to watch. They really running 75-25. They really running 75-25.
Yeah,
Uh,
Mac was cold. Mac
they
was
were really
definitely
good.
cold.
They were really good, dog. Like they were so good. I was mad at that bad call, that bad running into the kicker call, because then what happens is what happens is we don't get to see Voodoo against a predominantly passing team.
Hey,
Not a
come
team
on,
that
man.
can pass. That's a difference. Not a team that can pass. I'm talking about a team that is 75-25. We're going to live and die with it. Could
Yeah,
y'all
I mean
imagine?
they got the perfect guy for that too.
Come on, bruh. And he'll pull that thing. And he's a bigger key. He's not a miniature quarterback. So I don't believe he can
Hmm.
get hurt. He can get hurt, but y'all know what I mean. He isn't prone to back the damn camera up. We don't want to see you that damn close, man.
You go
Yeah.
all up in the mix.
All up in the
But yeah,
Kool-Aid. I
no,
know what skill is.
I
But
still think Bessemer Voodoo would have knocked off Mac, but it would have been nice to see that type of element though, just because like you said,
525.
they sticking with that pass, and I like how we talked to coach at the end, and he kept it real. He was like, "Shit, I mean, that was a terrible call, but bro, it was still 4th and 9. We got to dial up a stop right there, you know." So hats off to him for not taking a moral victory. You know what I'm saying? And we
For
just
sure.
got a bad call that made us lose the game. You know what I'm saying? So salute the coach for that. They're gonna be nice this year.
Bro, again, man. They should.
Hey, yo, what's good, man?
See what I mean?
I
Do y'all see
appreciate
what I mean?
y'all being in
Do
the
y'all see what I
building.
mean, though? Do y'all see what I mean?
Hit that like button. I appreciate y'all. I'm
That's
sorry I
crazy.
left y'all with this man.
That's
It
crazy. No,
wasn't
they see now. They see
huh?
now. I
Huh?
told them this was gonna happen. I told
Hey,
them this
hey,
would happen.
listen. I'm sorry I left you guys with this wrong man. Okay. I'm sorry I left y'all with Mr. Wrong. I'm here now. Everything is good. We straight. What's the topic that you on so far, man? So I can correct
Coach
you, man.
TJ asked a great question. He said, "What was y'all favorite team to watch, regardless of they won or lost?" I told him my favorite team was, and just if I'm just I'm speaking on all age groups, but that particular it came to my mind, Mac Dolphins. And I got robbed of seeing them play Voodoo and seeing how can Voodoo play a team that is predominantly pass. Not that they can't, because Bugatti, they are almost, you know what I'm saying? Because they got some guys back there. But I'm talking about a team. This is what we do. We don't do nothing else. We pass the football. 75-25. This is what we gonna do. What with the way Voodoo was playing the pass all weekend, bro, that game could have been amazing, dog. It could have been
Hey, I'm
amazing.
not gonna lighten up. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Lee Thornton, I got you, bro. For sure, tighten up. But hey, man, some things I have to take care of before I come on. But to be honest, bro, I told you it was no respect to teams like Walk 'em Down game. They didn't. They wanted to show the utmost disrespect. You see, they didn't even go for a safety.
Mhm.
Now, some of the other games, they end up playing their coverage a little bit different. You know,
Mhm.
now I do still think it was a soft coverage, bruh. I still think, the way that they played in the secondary, I still think that it bites them if they continue that down the line. I literally think, I literally think that they have to bring in a DB coach, right? Somebody
They
that,
probably got a DB coach,
hey
bro.
man, and listen,
That's crazy, bro.
I'm
That's
gonna go to the bank.
crazy.
I'm gonna go to the bank.
This man said they
I'm
want
gonna
one.
ask for some money, undisclosed amount. I'm gonna put it in the envelope. I'm gonna go to the practice and say, I love you. I thank you for everything you did for me. Your service is no longer needed. It's no longer needed. Did you see what we had to go through? Huh? Did you see that?
Oh, I
My
gotta
kids was
hide
being
my face.
torched, man.
I gotta hide my face. I gotta hide my face.
You
I
know what I'm
gotta hide my
saying?
face, bro. I gotta hide my face, bro.
It's crazy. I mean, bruh, like everybody. But here's the thing, man. For the
Oh, bro,
people
this is crazy,
like
bro.
me and Fanatic, I don't know football.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've been telling y'all the weakness of Voodoo is the secondary. I've been saying this for a very, very, very long time. But guess what? Coaches don't listen, so you ain't even got to worry about it. You ain't even got to worry about it at all. You feel what I'm saying? So, hey, shout out to T Street. What's up, Street? But my whole thing is this, bro. Like, just stick with what man. Just live and die by what is the perfect scheme to run versus the most elite team possibly that you've ever seen.
Mhm.
And the reason why I got to give it to Coach Batman is because I literally seen this man build this team right from scratch. That's number one. So if I got to go with any coach, I got to go with Coach Batman. I seen this man build a team from scratch. I seen this man lose the best talent and replace that talent, right, with a talent that people already say, hey, man, look, oh, this person not better than that person. And he take the next man, bring them in, put them in his system, and continue to do, you know what I'm saying, their thing. Lee Thor says, stop, Ken. He says, Voodoo had 3 picks. Listen, 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 listen. I don't give a damn about those 3 picks.
This dude is
I
crazy.
get it. You gonna get an interception after damn 300 balls is thrown. You gonna get 3. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get 3. But all I'm saying is this, bro. We already know 10 out of 10 times, 9 out of 10 times, they're gonna win in the trenches. They just more conditioned than everybody else. They are.
Right.
You seen them folks literally. I think they had a highlight where the damn running back is pushing the man back all the way to the touchdown.
It's
This
amazing.
is what you get from them.
Yeah. It's
They are
amazing.
going to love these kids because, hey, what happened, Coach Q? You know what I'm saying? But nah, this is somebody, like I said, man, long as you able to do your assignment with the system that this man has, is a winning system.
Mm-hmm.
He don't need the best or elite talent. This man just needs somebody that wants to get better, and he has proven that.
Right.
Because I'm gonna be honest, who is better than Lil? Who's better than L.A. Mike? That's something that's hard to replace. Now I know my guy Booby he's a special talent himself, but the man was able to take what he had and the rest of the pieces, right? Take that, not the best talent,
Mm-hmm.
and build them to become the best talent. That's why I rock with Voodoo that much, because they, like, this man has proven time and time again.
Right.
Even if I'm not the biggest team, I'm
For
still
sure.
better than you. Even if I am the biggest team, I'm still better than you. Even
Agree.
if I got the best player and you leave, I'm still better than you. That's
Right.
coaching.
Right.
But go ahead, Fanatic.
I would say too, man. Mac was a good, interesting team to watch. Ah, oh, Blackheart boys, 9U, Fort Lauderdale. They were very interesting to watch. Uh, I would also say the Bessemer Tigers 8U. I've watched them a few times, but I think, matter of fact, I'm gonna change your question a little bit too, Coach TJ. I'm gonna change it to the most interesting game of the weekend that I watched was probably Supreme versus Bessemer in the championship game. That was one of the most interesting games I watched of the weekend. But the best game, I ain't gonna lie to you too though. But the best game I watched of the weekend is probably Fort Lauderdale Hurricanes 9U versus Space City 9U. That's probably one of the best games I watched of the weekend. Outside of Mac versus SED, that was one of the best games I watched of the weekend.
Mm. Yeah,
Um,
that was a really good game, man. Mac
yeah,
had it in the bag,
they had
and
it in the
coach told me, man, that they was trying to get some 7-1s, but they was like, man, I guess they too far. At least the ones that can compete on national level.
mhm.
So, but shout out to them, bro. Shout out to them. Um, Mac is them. If they can get a little bit more push on that line, bro, a lot of teams are in trouble.
Bro, I think this weekend for me, I think the main thing that I seen is I think we both was right, bro. I think that you said that 11U was going to be one of the most interesting age groups, and I said no, 8 and 9 going to be one of the most interesting age groups. And
Mm-hmm.
I can honestly say, bro, I think we both was right.
Mm-hmm.
I
Now
think.
I gotta talk about this, man. I
Mhm.
gotta talk about this. Hey, coach, you didn't say don't say nothing, so I'm taking it as it is. Hopefully, if not, I won't say nothing else. Now, I asked the question: why didn't Walk Down play versus Sawboys? Like, are you familiar? Do you know why?
Nah, I'm my bad. I'm caught up on Jordan Brumbo. I'm caught up on Coach Jordan. He said we talking about losers. This is wild. Since when has losing been cool? I guess I'm trying to. Who are you talking about, Coach?
He
He
probably talking to
asked.
somebody else in the chat.
Oh, I'm about to say because he asked what teams win or lose did we find interesting? That's what the question was. So I just wanted to make sure. I'm like, Coach, he asked us whether they won or lost. Which
Hey,
teams?
see, look, see, Coach Hill. See what I'm saying with Coach Hill. Coach Hill, you want us to be wrong so much. He said y'all said 10 at a point. I don't recall saying 10. I said 10 probably got the most smoke overall. This was
Parity?
in the beginning.
Yeah, we
But
never
Yeah,
said.
he
yeah,
asked.
that's definitely how it started. Cause I leaned y'all into it. I'm like, man, I know y'all going with the 10, but
Never
y'all
went with
ended
it.
up picking what y'all picking.
We
Yeah.
never went with it. I never went with it. I went with 8 and 9. He went with 11. I know. I never said 10U. I never thought 10U had the most parity.
Hey, now, I was getting to it, what I was about to say,
Mhm.
and my guy, BTA, he says Clayton said that nobody wanted to play us. No, hold on, no. What he said, Clayton wanted us to play OG Ducks or MCU. He
We said
said,
this
but they
before.
respectfully declined to play us. I'm not talking about them.
I don't
And then he turned around and said, Clayton said nobody wanted to play y'all. Now, according to Coach Trevon,
recall. This man.
he said y'all didn't want to play them.
I as soon as you said his name, let me get my notes
So
ready. I
I'm
posted
trying to figure. I only be trying to get to the bottom of things. So what happened? Because the man said that I said, why in the hell y'all ain't lost since y'all lost to Voodoo? Why in the hell didn't y'all play? The man said that he called y'all and y'all did not want to play. And then he said that that's what y'all told Clayton, that y'all didn't want to play them. Now, the only person that can really answer that, right?
It's Clayton.
Only person that can really answer. Hey man, the hell you coming in here, got an echoing? What's up, coach?
My bad. Let me.
Nah, you are good. What's the word, man?
Nothing much, man. I'm late now. I was trying to talk to Fanatic about what had happened. I mean,
Coach
talk.
Walker. Coach Walker. Oh yeah, man. Cause Ken, you missed it. I asked a question early, bro. I was just like, why it felt like, and maybe you seen this too, Ken. I was like, bro, I feel like 75% of the teams there, when things get hard, they just go straight to direct snap and they run that for like 7, 8 plays on. And I was like, bro, I just felt like it was a recurring theme at nationals. But I genuinely, because I don't know ball like that. So I genuinely was just asking, why do national coaches do that instead of running the offense?
Yeah, that's the only reason why I joined was just to answer that question.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, coach.
I was just joining to answer that question. But if I'm past it, I could hop off.
No, no, hell, we here now. Go ahead,
Nah,
coach.
go ahead, go ahead.
Nah, nah,
What
because you got. I mean, different people do it for different reasons. I can't answer. You're correct. I believe some coaches don't know what to do, right? So they do it because they like, we got a bully line. Let's just beat people down, and that's still not a bad reason to do it, right? And then you got some people where it's like a spinoff from the old school traditional wing T. You know what I mean? Lot you could run misdirection, overload, a lot of stuff. I can speak personally for me, and then I can tell you where there's gray areas. I will run direct snap number one if someone doesn't know how to adjust. I mean, you got a difference between direct snap and overload. What we run isn't necessarily direct snap; it's more of an overload thing, and I think Bessemer kind of went to that a little bit. And some teams don't know how to line up. They don't really coach up what's a one technique, 3, 5, and 7 and 9. It's just you can hear it. I ain't gonna say who, but I played some national teams, and you just hear them telling them shift left. Like, where? You tell them to shift left, but they don't know where. So you leaving a big gap. And when I noticed that they wasn't coached up, we use that down the field. But some people run it for different reasons. They don't even have a scheme with it. It's just like one of the coaches said, let's just get the ball to the best athlete. Let's block everybody. Let him do his thing. Which you still can't knock that, but it does show a lack of creativity. I'm not about to give away the sauce, but when we go to that, we got a lot of stuff we do out of it. But on the flip side, I heard you bring up Tim Tebow. There's Cam Newton. There was who was Maurice Claret, quarterback of Ohio State. Barrett, he wasn't his quarterback, but I'm thinking about JT Barrett. Direct snap. You can call a lot of offenses direct snap. There's wildcat and direct snap. For instance, with Axon at quarterback, he's a true quarter. I mean, he's not a true quarterback, but he was playing quarterback that time. But anytime your quarterback take off on a design run, is that direct snap? Is that wildcat? Or is it a design run? You know what I mean? Because you could do direct snap out of dubs formations, out of trips, out of empty, out of tight. You know what I mean? So there's variations to how you do it. Dakota, they just ran direct snap to Dakota. It wasn't necessarily a heavy overload, but I mean that's what so Icy was running too. But Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's a lack of creativity, or sometimes you know that you coached up a little bit more than the other team. And when they can't adjust to it, you run it down their throat. Your offensive linemen don't even have to be the biggest. It's just if coaches haven't prepared their teams for something or a look that they might potentially see, then if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Hey, coach.
Now we didn't
Um,
do that. Even with a backup quarterback, we didn't run direct snap. You know, what I mean, we scored off of passes, screens, RPO, stuff like that. But there were some down the distance, like, hey, they keep doing X, Y, and Z, which I'm not about to say on the live, but they're not doing X, Y, and Z. So since they're not doing this, and they just doing that, okay, boom, easy 6 yards, easy 8, and then a couple times, yes, Cash might have broke out or Axon broke out and did something else, but yeah, man, I say it's different reasons, but when you say direct snap, I know what you were looking at, but when I was coaching at the college level and the high school level, there are design quarterback runs that we have even out of spread. You know what I mean? Because now your numbers in the box are different. And I might be giving too much game to these coaches right now, but
man,
when you
listen,
have a
man,
running
they won't go to the coaching clinic if it say they like. It might
I
help
used
them.
to when you have a quarterback that can run a true design quarterback run, well, that gives you 10 blockers now instead of having 9. You got to look at it like that. So when they're doing their gap assignments, they can have every gap A through C. But if my running back can lead for a quarterback that can still throw, you can call that direct snap or you can call that design quarterback run, but it gives you numbers. If that quarterback can run and I'm in trips one way, but the running back is lead blocking, now I got numbers the other way. So I don't think they are doing it that way, but I'm telling you, in some cases, depending upon how your offense is designed or how the defense adjusts, it's not a bad option. But I know what you talk about, Fanatic. I seen what you were seeing. I was out there. Yes, there were some cases where they like this ain't working, that ain't working, our pass not working, trap not working, counter not working. Let's just get the ball in the best athlete hand. And I could tell it wasn't designed.
And
But
that's
there
okay
are
too.
some positive reasons why you can run direct snap.
Hey, Coach Devon, we're gonna have to create a little section for you, man. How to draw it up, man. We might have to create a section where you got your little chalkboard, man. I mean, not chalkboard, but your blackboard and all that stuff, man. Drawing up some plays, man. We might have to
Man,
implement.
I'm down. I'm definitely down to do that, but it got to be after we go back and win it all. Because I didn't see some coaches, and I'm like, I
Ah,
didn't see some coaches, and I'm like, whoa, like this team is really,
oh
really good, and
man.
this team is really, really good, but they really, really don't. Never mind. That's
So
it.
you
I'll
can
just say
tell
that.
when somebody don't know what they doing.
Yeah, I don't, and I want to say they don't know what they're doing. I would say I looked at every age group from 7 to 14. I was like, man, some of these dudes are blessed with some tremendous talent. Like they would be scary if they really coached up everybody and they knew adjusting. Like if the coaches had a ready sheet and knew, and I'm gonna run this in 50 front. If they go to 30, I'm gonna go to this. If they go with this, if they got a heavy, I'm gonna do this. Like you can tell they're just like calling their favorite plays and there's no scheme. When I seen that, I got excited. Like I'm excited. I can't wait to get back home. By the way, looks like I'm stuck in Atlanta for another 2 days because our flight just got stormed out.
Oh
But
man.
I'm ex- I'm excited to get back home though because now I know like when that was this preseason when we coach up the rest and we put in everything, you know what I mean, and get our quarterback back. I think we're gonna be pretty dynamic on both sides of the ball. But not about I'm not here to talk about us. I was just answering that question about direct snap,
Mhm.
coaching. What did you call it? Yeah, direct snap. There's a difference with overload, and
Mhm.
there's a difference with quarterback design. So they're all different, and it's a good offense if ran correctly. But some people just hit the panic button and like, let's just try to punk them, and I'll be cracking
Mm.
up.
Yep, and
I
that's
get
what
that,
I
Coach.
think. That's what Fanatic experienced. So,
Nah,
uh,
for me, like I told him, I was just wondering, bro. From what I seen, again, I don't coach national ball. So all I be wanting to know is, hey, bro, I just see a lot of y'all coaches do this. You feel what I'm saying? Is it a just this is what our offense is? Is it a lack of knowledge? Is it because I'm talking about again, I probably seen 15, 20. Like I said, I only recorded like 18s. I like to just watch a lot. And I'm like, dang. 75% of y'all all doing the same thing. Which again, like I always say, it's only so many offenses, but it felt like every single team when it got difficult, every single team damn near went to the same thing. So I don't
Well,
know. Yeah.
well, some of them teams do have tremendous athletes. I think 8U year we ran that a lot because I had K Dog, I had Axon, and I had Mikey, and I had a huge line that was bigger than everybody else. So it wasn't like panic button. It was like, hey, we could do spread. We got the speed, but like like I know, if you can run north and south, you're controlling any game, right?
Right.
So if you got tremendous athletes, you got a bigger, better line, a more coached up line. For some people, national talk ball. If you got a national player and you do have a great line, it might not be a bad idea, especially. I'm gonna be. I would tell you this. I tell the coaches, some coaches that I train and mentor, I tell them I'd rather you stick with what you're good at than try to catch up to everybody else and be a novice, right? So if you see, oh, Coach Walker running RPO and they running all this, so you run it, but you don't know how to install it. Like it's different when you say, hey, run this play versus saying, hey, we want to run this play. So let's teach the O line how to do it right. Let's teach the receivers, running backs. If you're good at direct snap and you got a tremendous athlete, if you got a Kazi back there in a big line, run it. You know what I mean? If you can't do all the other stuff. So if you don't have the knowledge of how to actually install ace, twins, trio, all empty, you just running it because you've seen it on TV or on Instagram. Nah, you go with what you know. That's why I even respect coaches at 11, 12. They doing double wing and wing T,
Mhm.
but it's tough because they run it so clean that if you get catch an undisciplined defense, it wins. So, you know what I mean? I don't knock it all. I always say go for what you know. And then I know, like you said, you like national ball. You think everybody gonna be running no huddle spreads, but if they smash my football team with an athlete that's running a 12, why not?
Let
That's
me
my
ask you.
opinion.
Let me ask you one more before we move on. I'm the opposite. I want to know, why do everybody run spread? Why does every team in
Okay.
Philly have to run a spread offense or air raid offense?
Ooh, see, that's tough. See, that's a tough question. You can't answer that because everybody gonna have something different. Any
Mhm.
answer that I give you, anybody else gonna give you, fanatic is opinionated, right? It's all gonna be opinionated. So my opinion is, I mean, it's different. I personally like it because a lot of teams, well, I don't know, I don't want to say a lot. Previous teams that we played, that I played coming up, they haven't played against a true high functioning elite spread offense. So there a lot of teams are used to playing in a 50, right? But if you used to playing in a 50 front, you used to blitzing everybody, a correct spread offense is going to kill that. Like it's and then if you got good athletes, you see athletes in space. Now my opinionated reason, I think a lot of people just see it. You know what I mean? You see colleges,
Mhm.
they don't have their own identity. So they see colleges, they see high schools, they see everybody spreading, throwing the ball. They hear words like RPO, they hear that, and they like, oh, that's working. So let's do that. You know what I mean? I remember people ask me, hey, what type of offense you gonna run? I never
He must have got a call.
Yeah, he probably got a call or his service
Hey,
went.
oh my bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
You
Yeah,
can
you
hear
said
us.
you never what?
Yeah, he gonna have to get
I
on.
said, I'm sorry. The reception is breaking up, but they asked me about my offense. Like, what am I going to run? That depends on the identity of your team. If I got the athletes in space, I'm going to run a spread because it makes it dangerous. It gives you the option to run, to pass. You can spread them out to run the ball, bring them close to run the ball. You can spread them out to pass, bring them close to pass, and it all looks the same. Now, if I don't got a throwing quarterback, I don't got athletes who crazy in space, I'm going to go to power. If I don't got the line from that, then to me, any coach will say, hey, this is what we run and this is all we do. That's good because that coach has his identity, but teams should have their identity based on who you have. But I think a lot of people go to spread because it's just what they see. And I don't want to say lack creativity, but it takes a maturity to look around and be like, you know what? I want to run spread, but my team is better at this. I see what they're doing. I like voodoo offense, but my team fits this. You know what I mean? A lot of people lack that maturity to really sit back and say that or take that constructive criticism. So that's why you see it. And it's not just with spread. Fanatic, it's the same thing with power.
Mm-hmm. Coach going in and out,
Man,
man.
they don't want that boy. They don't want that man to cook.
Hey,
Somebody don't
hey,
want you
Cody
cooking,
playing
coach.
on his
Go ahead
downfall.
though.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Hello, can you hear
Yeah.
me?
You said it's the same thing with power.
Somebody try to tell you you
I
giving
mean,
too much sauce.
yeah, actually they is. Like I ain't gonna lie. Because man, this ain't detail. I want to see the game get better, but everybody was power before. Everybody wanted to run power, and I'm like, bro, you don't got the line, and you're not teaching a blocking scheme for power. Power isn't just, hey, let's run and run the ball inside. It goes more to it, and it was the same thing. Did everybody wanted to run power when their team should have been spread? You got all these running backs that should be playing slot. But let me be a novice coach, having accent and cash and missile and deuce. They gonna be like, you got all the running backs run power. No, why not? All right, didn't he be athletes in space? Because we got a quarterback that can throw the ball 60 yards, and we got a line. See stuff like that. It takes a different maturity, and I think a lot of coaches just go with what they like and try to mimic it. And I'm not saying all like the national coaches. I'm just saying coaches in general. But people on my head right now. You should see the texts I'm getting. I'm gonna have to get off of here right now. I'm gonna let y'all have it.
Hey, I gotta ask you one more question.
Go
So,
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
so based on what you see, you play versus Rare Breed. You know your team. Y'all got your identity. Do you feel like, based on everything that you're saying and what you're saying, that you have enough to be able to compete and beat them the next time y'all play?
I think I will have enough the next time we play them. I'm a realist. You know what I mean. I think I will have enough the next time we play them.
Okay. All
I'll
right.
say that. I'll say we will. I'm not. I'm not. You know what I mean. I'm not the big crazy talker or like just to say stuff. Man, I'm real with it. I think even if we have.
All right, man. Coach end up. Let me see.
We ain't
Go
gonna talk
ahead.
about that, but I just think we would have needed full depth. You definitely need a quarterback that can throw the ball vertical a little further than what Axon could do. And we needed to have more O line, D line in a rotation to play a team like that. You have to be gap assignment because you cannot let them get in space. You got and I ain't about to do that to coach and break him down while we own a national chat. But it's some things that you have to contain that because they do run a spread properly. They can pull, they can trap. I mean, he can throw screens. He got misdirections because you cannot let them get in space. So you got to flow hard. He a good coach, man. I mean, I know everybody give him the credit, say he just got a super team, but they coached up too. I not, yeah, never mind. That's enough. Yeah, they coached up too. They got the skill. Like I said, my answer is the next time we see him, I think we will have enough. Yes, I
Okay.
do.
Okay. All right, Coach. Man, we definitely appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate you. Hey man,
Yeah, man. Anytime hit me. But like I said, I'm out here. I'm out here for at least another 24 hours minimum.
hey, appreciate it,
Okay,
coach.
that's a bet. Are you stand at that where you at, or are you getting the room or something?
Nah, yeah, I'm about to go to Douglas or Lithia. I think I'm going to Lithia. I mean, my dad live in Georgia. My dad, my
Okay.
sisters, my mom, everybody, my whole family, majority of them now live in Georgia.
That's a bet. I might if I don't know if I'm out of time, but like if I'm free, bro, I definitely hit you up.
Yeah, I'll link up with y'all, man. But yeah, I'll be watching, man. I appreciate what y'all doing for football in general. It was kind of funny looking at Fanatic eat that donut, but I still appreciate what y'all doing for football in general. Y'all not too far off with the predictions, man. I'm loving it. But all right, man, I'm out of here. I'll lock in with y'all another time.
All right, that's
I
a bet. All
appreciate
right,
it,
man. Be
coach.
safe.
For those who don't know, that's the coach of the legendary Ducks, aka 10U OG Ducks and whatnot. I seen somebody say that we kept saying there's parity in 10U. That's fine. There's parity in 10U. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but the entire first round of 10U did not go like most people planned. Why did it not go like most people planned, Ken? Because there is what? there's parity in 10U.
For
So
sure.
even when y'all think that we saying it ain't, it is. Or even if y'all saying we saying now it ain't. Well, I'm here to tell y'all it is. There's
BJ, nah,
parity.
not yet, BJ. We haven't did it.
Yeah, there's
But nah, hey,
parity.
look. I'm gonna say this, man. We're gonna kill this talk right now. Now, I'm about to show y'all some, and I just wanna bring it. Now, I think that right now, Rare Breed is too good for the 10U division. But I also said that they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. The team that I want to see them play is Dog Pound. That's the team that I feel like will give them the most competition, right? Because their defense's identity, they love hitting. They now they have an offense. So that'll be one of them games, right? Now, I also said that Rare Breed is stuck between a rock and a hard place. Why? Because they are very good, right? Possibly too good for the 10U. That's a possibility.
This
But
man is
they're not good enough for the top teams in 11U.
oh
And
my God.
hey, listen.
Hey,
I'm
bro,
talking about the
I'm not
top
trying to be
team.
funny, bro. This is the most foolish thing you have ever said in
Hold
your
on,
life.
wait. What team they beat?
What does that have to do with anything?
No, I'm
This
saying
is the most
people are
idiotic
saying, hold
pick
on,
you
see,
have
bro, you're not
ever
listening.
made.
Hold on, wait. For
I've
somebody who
never
always
heard you.
claims,
Hold up.
somebody
You
that always
always said,
claims he's the man
hold
of
up,
the people, bro, but you
hold up,
don't listen to the people.
hold up.
They brought up the fact that they talking about that they should play
What
voodoo, bro.
people? The rare breed people?
Nah, man. This is what they saying. They saying that rare breeds need to play voodoo.
Hold
And
up,
this
Ken.
is what I'm gonna tell you.
Hold
This is what I'm
up.
gonna tell you. Bro, leave voodoo alone.
Hold up,
That won't
Ken.
even be close, bro.
Hold up, Ken.
Yes.
Why are we going to voodoo? Do that would mean first of all, anybody that's saying rare breed should play voodoo, it they're I don't know what type of dope they smoking, but it ain't dope. It's crack. That shit is. I mean, that stuff is crack. It's it's stepped on cocaine. It's crack. It's crack because we just saw Voodoo have problems with Bugatti. There's 11U teams. What the hell are y'all talking about? This is the most idiotic. I told you it was idiotic when you said it about Bessemer. This is the most idiotic conversation I have ever heard.
You gotta say who
Hold
brought
on,
it up though. It was Coach Blue.
Ken, just
Yeah.
wait. Just wait. It's been 2 damn months of the season. Are y'all freaking crazy? Hey, bro, I'm going to just say it like this. I'm going to say it like this, and I'm just going to keep it funky. They said the same thing about the Georgia Eagles. They lost. Say the same thing about Supreme. They lost. Calm down. Listen, look. Let me sit up. Everybody look at me. Everybody look at me. I'm even talking to the rare breed folk. I'm even talking to y'all. Look at me. I don't mind the coaches. I don't mind the coaches. The coaches can pop it. I'll never mind them. I respect them. Good job. Listen to me. I've said it multiple times. And that man, he usually on that side, y'all. That man right there, he can tell y'all. I said multiple times. I've been right a lot of times, Ken. You must admit. Calm down.
It ain't me.
Calm. Don't listen, bro.
I'm saying rare breed, you're stuck in between. Leave voodoo alone, bro. That's
Leave
all I'm
all that
saying.
alone. Listen, don't come on here, Ken, because somebody asks if a tree fall in the forest, can we still hear it? And you bring your ass on here bringing all these philosophical questions that don't need to be asked. I don't give a damn if the tree fall or not. You know what I'm saying? Calm down. Ball will be played. Ball will be played. Calm down, bruh. Everybody say it with me. Calm down. All this stepped on coke. Y'all boys around here, that crack.
What
I'm
they
gonna tell
talking about
you
stepped
something.
on?
Hey, bruh. Hey, bro, you know about the can. It damn near killed California. They better leave that shit alone, man, down south. Leave it alone, bruh.
Man,
Leave it
yeah,
alone.
please. We gonna kill that talk now.
It ain't even about voodoo. It's been 2 months of tenure. Calm down. I'm gonna say it one more time because they not gonna listen. They not gonna, and it's okay. Lots of teams don't listen, but I'm gonna say it again. Calm. It's early. It's early in tenure. Again, like I told Zay yesterday, Bessemer lost last year too, without scoring the same way. Couldn't move the ball. It was figured out. Calm down. This might be one of the better years. Calm down. There's parity. Since y'all said I said there was parity in 10U, and I'm saying I'm not, I'll tell y'all this. There's parity in 10U, bruh. Calm down. Why would we listen to Phanatics? Supreme didn't listen. Don't listen. They ain't listen either. Coach Kai didn't listen. He said, "You know what's funny, Cam? He sounded just like you." Hey, what is it? Don't listen. Hey, look, Cam. Don't listen. A lot of them didn't listen. Hey, Georgia Eagles didn't listen. Like, hey, they ain't listen last year at Nationals either when I said Twin City. Don't underestimate Twin City. Just because they lost 3-4 times, it
And they
don't.
beat the hell out of them. I think
Hey,
they
hey,
30
hey,
balled them
Ken,
too.
Ken, guess what? Guess what? I didn't listen to you when you said the Georgia Falcons could beat so icy. Hey, look, Cam, don't listen. Don't listen. Be
Hey,
hard. Damn, we good. I don't need that. I can do whatever. Yeah, that's that. Don't listen. Don't listen. Please,
hey,
please.
man, listen. So let's go ahead and get into some of these rankings, man.
Let's get we at that hour mark, man.
Yes,
Well,
sir. Yes, sir.
I'm 4 minutes past the hour mark. I was at work on time, by the way. I just throw that out to you. And I'm
Bro,
leaving work on time. I'm
listen,
leaving work.
you're not 4 minutes past nothing, bro.
You
Cause
know what I'm
we
saying?
still
But it's
in we still
10:05.
on 50 some seconds, man.
No, it's 10:05. I was
Stop
at
the
work at
chat.
9. But
Stop
we
the
finna get
chat.
into the rankings, man.
Hey, but nah, we definitely don't want to see that happen. I know Coach Cam believe in his team, but I know he ain't. I know he definitely don't think that what you call him is competing. You know, I
Uh,
know he ain't, bro. That's 6U. All right, so go ahead, man.
all right. So we got the 6U rankings, man. And as y'all know, as always, bro. As y'all know, as always. I don't know if we still doing the letter grade or we doing a poll. Can you switch it up a lot? I'll leave that to your discretion. You feel what I'm saying? But if we doing a letter grade, they already see it, so they can start working on my. Hey man, y'all stop all that damn 10U talk. I'm talking about my damn babies right now. I'm talking about my 6Us. If you ain't talking about 6U, get your mind focused on 6U so I can see my letter grade. But hey man, at the top of the list, we got the Municipal Raiders, man. We got the champions of the YNC preseason, Municipal Raiders. We got the Fort Lauderdale Top Shotters. Shout out to Fort Lauderdale. Matter of fact, is that the Top Shotter? Yeah, I think that's Top Shotters. Shout out to Fort Lauderdale Top Shotters. I say this, man. Fort Lauderdale was one of them teams a lot of people didn't choose to make it out that first round, bro. A lot of people did not choose Fort Lauderdale to make it out that first round, let alone to make it to the championship. If you recall, I'm sorry, out that second round, they played Havoc. They played Havoc. And I think the majority of all of us had Havoc. And it wasn't just us. When we talked to a lot of people, they had Havoc. And then when they went to the next round and played DOA, for them to pop DOA was very interesting, man. It was very interesting. So shout out to for a lot of the Hurricanes. And they had a dog fight. It was a dog fight. It was really a battle to me, anyway, my opinion. It was a battle in the championship. So shout out to Fort Lauderdale. Um, At the 3 mark, man, we got ATL Elite Wolfpack. That's Ken's pick to win it all, I think. ATL Elite Wolfpack, really good football team, though, man. And when I say really good football team, they pretty much ran through anybody that they've played. Anybody that they've played, they ran through. They just ran into the Municipal Raiders, bro. They ran into a stout defense. I mean, a stout defense. Um, there's some things that I think Kraft, when he watched that game back, he wish he could take back. I was watching Kraft game a little earlier today. I was watching some highlights from it, and I was like, I could tell when he got done with some stuff. There was some stuff I think Kraft which he could take back, but I think it's undeniable, bro, that the ATL Leaf Wolfpack. Again, you know what? There's parity in 6U. There's parity in 6U, man. The next one, man. Shout out to DOA. I like this DOA team. This DOA team, they took some losses. You know, they lost to the Wolfpack. They've lost to Fort Lauderdale. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all this too. The one thing about 6U is I I love to argue 6U with anybody. Because once you get past number one, everybody done lost. So I've sent my, as you know, I sent my list to a lot of different people who are in tune with football, 6U, all of that. I would love to talk 6U with anybody that disagree with this list because once you get past number one, everybody has lost. So it gets very tricky to rank these teams. But I put DOA second. DOA has some amazing wins at Nationals. They have some amazing wins at Warzone. They have some amazing wins outside of just outside of a national, when I say national tournament play. They had some amazing wins outside of tournament play, showcase, all that kind of stuff. So DOA has been doing a lot of winning. From there, we got Trotwood. That was a tricky one to me, y'all, because Trotwood got some losses. Trotwood got some losses. But then Trotwood got some wins, man. They got some wins. They got some undeniable, really good wins. And then, bro, the fact that you got to factor in all the amount of traveling that Trotwood does as well, that they did. Woo! Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Trent said, gotta speed these rankings up. Can't talk about every team. No, I can, because this is matchmakers, and that's my name right there, and that's that man name. So I can talk as long as I damn want to by that team, Trent. But Lauderdale Lake Showtime, great team. A lot of people gonna wonder why they right there. A lot of people wonder why Lauderdale Lake Showtime is right there because they didn't come to nationals. But I'm gonna ask y'all this: who the team that beat Top Shotters? Lauderdale Lake Showtime. They beat Top Shotters. So I had to put them in the rank because a lot of y'all didn't know that. 7 and 8, it was really hard. I didn't know if I wanted to go Havoc at 8 or Trayman G United. A lot of people don't know Trayman G. I'll tell you this, man. Go watch Southern Hospitality. If you don't know Trayman G United, go watch Southern Hospitality. That's Trayman and that's Gainesville United combined, bruh. That's Trayman and Gainesville United combined. Great team. All right, if you 6U, man, drop this in the chat. If you 6U, just give me a letter grade. Michael might do the poll. Totally up to y'all, bro. Let's go to the next one, Ken.
What y'all give them for that for this ranking? Definitely let us know. I know some of y'all don't even know. Y'all just Phanatics said it, so y'all don't disagree. But nah, give
Which is
y'all true
fine. Which is
opinion.
fine.
You
But
know,
I'm
A,
telling
B, C,
y'all,
or D, or
yeah,
E. A, B, C, or
I don't
D.
see too much disagreement. And what they don't even know, Ken, what they don't know, I got some people, man, that I work in conjunction with when I'm doing rankings to ensure the efficiency of it, to ensure the efficacy and make sure that they're not cheated or whatever. He said Atlantic Stingray 6U beat Trayman G United 26-0 3 weeks ago. I respect that. And I did definitely know that. But then Trayman G United goes on to Southern Hospitality and they do what they do. And then Atlantic Stingrays, they come on over to tournament play and they lose in the first round. They come over to their tournament and they lose in the first round. So it's one of them things where, again, don't talk to me about who they beat if you ain't gonna tell me who they lost to. That's why the first thing I said, I can argue 6U list with anybody. I can argue 6U list with anybody because outside of one, everybody lost. Outside of one, everybody lost. And Treyman G United wins to me over their losses. Because again, there's teams on that list that lost to each other all throughout that list or whatever. I knew the Stingray folks. I really did that for y'all Stingray folks. Cause y'all really salty. But I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I think y'all got a lot to prove, bro. I think y'all high on a train right now. And I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. Y'all in a dogfight with the Twin City Outlaws. And I don't think that their 6U is there yet nationally. They can get there, but they're not there yet nationally. So I question y'all ability right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. But anyway, man, let's go on to the 7U, man. He said I was talking too much about 6. Hell, I bet if it was 11, we could talk all day. All right, so we're gonna get to the 7U. Number one, man, GA Boom Squad. Is there any doubt who the number one team in the country is? Is there any doubt? Then you go behind them. Is there any doubt who the number two team is? It goes back to what I said earlier, Ken. Now, once you get past 1 and 2, you can start to debate a lot of different things, bro. But I don't think it's no debate that you got to go baby zip at 3. I don't think it's no debate that you got to go motion at 4. It starts to get debatable at 5, 6, 7, 8. This is when it starts to get debatable. You feel what I'm saying? This is when it starts to get debatable. To me, at 5, we got MCU cheat code. They actually beat a really good municipal team. And they beat Flock Boys, man, who I think is a really good football team. Shout out to No Game for sure. And they beat Flock Boys, who I think is a really good football team. But Flock Boys, man, I'm really disappointed. I haven't seen Flock Boys play in a national tournament. That matters. That matters, y'all. It matters playing in those national. It's not the only thing that matters. But when we start having to split hairs, see, let me say that now. I'm not saying playing in a national tournament is the only thing that matters. It's not true. But it starts sometimes when you start to gotta be like, ooh, this team kind of did the same thing that this team did. It means something to go somewhere on neutral ground and play 3, 4 games in a couple days. That means a lot, bro. It's way different than traveling somewhere or even being at home and playing a showcase game. It means a lot more when you got to travel, get all your people, the atmosphere it's just different. All right. But shout out to Cheat Code. At number 6, I had the Lauderdale Lake Vikings, ABG. This is another team, man, that I challenge everybody to go and watch the highlights and the videos of Southern Hospitality. Shout out, hey man. He said Flock Boys coming. I respect it. Flock Boys, Lauderdale Lakes Vikings, ABG 2.0. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not gonna tell y'all why they're called 2.0 with ABG. I'm not. I'm tired of telling everything. I'm tired, bruh. Y'all gotta go do some dang research. But I also want y'all to go run their page up. So that's another reason I want y'all to go look at ABG underscore 2.0, man. At ABG underscore 2.0. Tough team. My last two is the Municipal Raiders at 7 and Trotwood, man, at 8. The 8th spot, any Micah and Ken to tell you, I ain't turned my 7U list in till 5, 6 o'clock because my 8th seed, bro. That 8th seed, bro, it really, really kind of was tricky to me, bro. But that Trotwood team, they've won some games, but they've also came down to Bessemer, pouring rain. Um, and they had Bessemer, they came out and scored on Bessemer first, if I'm not mistaken. It ended up losing that game literally in a damn monsoon to me, 14-6. But outside of that, Trotwood has some really, really good wins on this list. And it's hard to deny them. They've beat everybody in their region. They beat this really, really good team called Smash Bros. Just a really good team, man. I actually look forward to them. I wish they could have got into nationals, man. They definitely reached out to me about it, but I think it was just a little too late for them to make that ride. But that's a team to look out for. But I'm gonna say this to Trotwood's 7U. The rankings changed, brother. This rankings is like no other. There ain't no such thing as we ain't lost. How we get kicked out? Because somebody won a better game. That's how it is. That's how Phanatics rankings work. It ain't about, oh, we ain't lost all year. I don't give a dang. If another team come along and they start beating better teams, I don't give a dang if you ain't lost. They playing better competition and they beating better teams. You better figure it out. I don't care about all that in my region. I don't give a damn about all that. The league said we can't do it. That's why I love Fanatics rankings because it got my damn name on it. It's however I want it to be. In these rankings, if you don't play smoke, you get kicked out. It's as simple as that. These are just preseason rankings. Don't play no smoke and see where you go. That's for everybody. Go to the next one, Ken. I had to get that one out. Hey, I had to get that one out, bruh. Ah. I ain't been able to smile all weekend. I ain't been able to just smile. Even when you hurt, I just smile. Sometimes I'm down, but I smile. You feel so much better when you smile. Just smile. I ain't been able to smile all weekend, bruh. But I can smile, bruh. I can smile. I hurt for my Supreme babies. I hurt for them. I hurt for them. I hurt for y'all, man. But I also want to celebrate the new number 1 team in the United States. I'm gonna call them what they grandma call them, the Bessemer Tigers. I can't call you BCU. I'm gonna call you what your grandma. I'm gonna call you what grandma down the street say. You play for who? Bessemer. The damn Bessemer Tigers. The Bessemer Tigers are the new number 1 team in the country. It was a well-earned win. I'm gonna just tell y'all like this. Y'all laughed at me. Y'all laughed at me when I said Bessemer came to Warzone. Y'all said, oh, they only came because Supreme wasn't there. I said, I don't give a damn why they came. They were smart. Them boys came. They played North Henry. They played HOA. And they played RDU1K. They played 3 national teams. 3 really tough teams, bro. People laughed when they lost to that 9U team and said, oh, they lost. They lost to a 9U. And I remember you, Ken. I remember you, Ken. I remember you saying, bruh, if you ain't no way you're gonna be Supreme if you losing to a 9U team who ain't even the best out there. Like, there is no way you can beat Supreme. And I told you, I like this, Ken. I might use this a lot more. I like this, Ken. This good. I might use it. I told you, calm down, bruh. Calm down. I don't know what Slim doing. But whatever it is, then he comes back to preseason and he runs the gamut. And in a tough win, in a really, really tough win, to me, I'm going to tell y'all like this, bro. The championship games, majority, not all, majority were won and lost with the coaches. I believe Coach Slim made less coaching errors than the Supreme staff. I would think they might agree with me. Do you agree with that, Ken? Let me ask you.
Oh, I agree.
Okay, I believe Coach Slim made less coaching errors than the Supreme staff. That's why he won. Shout out to the next one, though. Number 2, Georgia Supreme. They'll be back. They'll be back. I'm going to tell y'all like this, Bessemer. Don't get the trolling. Don't piss them off.
Oh, it's too late.
Yeah, y'all doing too
Oh,
much,
it's too
Bessemer.
late.
You're poking the bear. Leave the bear alone. Let the bear go sleep and hibernate. But no, y'all got Yogi the bear up in the forest walking around with his hat on. Y'all got Yogi Bear up in the forest walking around with his trying to find a damn forest fire to put out. He trying to find a forest. Leave Supreme alone. The next team that plays Supreme, ask me what the score gonna be, Ken.
What's the score gonna be?
30 ball.
That's it.
30 but Ken, that's if they try to let other kids get work. Coach Kai he's a nice dude. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna let some Coach White is a nice guy. Once they get up 30, they'll probably let some people go and play. Hey, bruh, whoever gonna play Supreme next, I feel bad for you, bruh. I feel bad for you. They is going to knock your head off, and it ain't even your fault. It's like when you come home and your girl got an attitude and you like, I ain't even did nothing. Whoever at work made her mad, you gonna have to suffer for that. Y'all gonna have to suffer for that. Going to the next one, HOA Sauce Boys. It's parity. It's parity. There is parity in 8U because that team can win. Going to the next one, SED Battle Boys. Again, there's parity. There's parity. This is when people gonna have a problem with me. This is when people gonna have a problem with me, Ken, because I had to do this at number 5, bruh. I had to do this at number 5, bro. At number 5, I had to go Rosedale. At number 5, I had to go Rosedale, bro. Um, Rosedale, man, they have a really good resume, bro. They have a really good resume. They beat a lot of really good teams. I honestly would say the only regret Rosedale should have for the entire preseason is that they didn't play in a national tournament in the likes of, you know, Battle or Southern Hospitality. I really do. I think the only thing they did wrong is that they didn't play in a national tournament. They
Mhm.
didn't play in a national tournament because at the end of the day, man, yeah, bro. I mean, they've beat everybody you can think of. You know what I'm saying? They've beat everybody you can think of outside of playing in a national tournament.
Mhm.
On to the next one, bro. We got a lot of the LA Vikings. This next one was hard for me. This next one was hard for me, but we got Boynton Beach, baby 50. For those who wonder why Lauderdale's above baby Boynton, because Lauderdale beat Boynton, so I had to put them above. But baby 50 comes and they beat the Canes, they beat North Henry, they beat some really good football teams, so they go to number 7. And then at the last spot is 251. Now take that down for me, Micah, because I want to look somebody in their eyes when I say this. I want to look them. I want to look a coach in their eyes. NWO. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. NWO. Come to the front of the congregation.
Uh-oh.
NWO. Come to the front of the congregation. Have you no shame?
Have you no shame?
Have you no shame? Can you hit it one more time, Ken?
Have you no shame?
Have you no shame? Have you no shame? First, it was we ain't have our track guys. We ain't have. Somebody said North Henry off the map. North Henry didn't lost too much. Somebody said we ain't have our track guys, so we can't play because we was missing this dude, and we was missing this dude, and we was missing this dude, and we was missing this dude. Now they said that in June. Dang it, it's August. They still running? What is they running to Jesus? Are they running to South Africa? Is they running to Russia? Do they got to cross a bridge or something? Where the hell is they running across the country? Where the hell is they running? Where are they running to? Where are they running to? NWO, you are cheating the children. I'm gonna call
Uh-oh.
you like I said, bro. I gotta say it. I'm just gonna keep it funky, bro. I don't at this point, Ken. I don't even care why they not playing because bruh, at the running from who? Hell, I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know.
Hey, hey, listen, before he came on, I tried to tell y'all this year is gonna be a little different. If you want to get recognition, you're gonna have to play the right competition.
He said
That's just
running
what
from
it
who?
is.
Hell, I don't know. I don't know why y'all running. Hell, I think y'all good. But I can't keep going off what you did in December. Hell, we closer to new December than last December. Last week was last week of track. Man, I don't want to.
Have you no shame?
Coach. Hey, coach. I almost barked symptom.
Hey, let the
Bark
man hold on, let the man neck go. Let it go. Let it go. Let the man neck go, okay? Just let
what?
it go. It's okay. Let the
Part
man neck
simple.
go.
What I never understood why Homer had to choke him like that. Damn it, Black Bowl. I never understood why Homer had to choke that boy like that. Like no, hey, Coach TJ, I agree with you. I know y'all gonna get in the rankings, but personal opinion, Coach TJ,
Y'all don't deserve to be there yet.
it ain't even about deserve to be there. See, Coach TJ can't even talk because Coach TJ came outside early and he's still trying to come outside. He's still trying to play games. NWO, bruh, I just feel like you don't get a lot of opportunities, bruh, to play preseason because a lot of y'all got schedules and y'all got, league this and league that and all that. So it's not a lot of opportunities you're going to get to play early or travel to this place or travel to that place. That's not the norm. Bruh, no Southern Highs, no Premier Sports, no YNC preseason, no Battlefield. Damn. I mean, I feel like I heard y'all name in damn near every single event, and it always turns out they ain't coming. Hey, bro, it's just like, damn. It's like it's like the mama keeps saying, your dad come to your birthday party, and then we still sitting by the window looking out. Is dad still coming? Nah, baby. I don't think he gonna make it this year. That's how it felt at every event. That's how it felt at every event. Is NWO coming? Nah, Fanatic. I don't think they're gonna make this one. Okay. We tired of sitting by the window, Coach TJ. We tired, bruh. Do you know how lit 8U supposed to be? It's supposed to be Bessemer, Supreme, HOA, SED, Rosedale, NWO. All going at it. All going at it. We don't know who gonna win what. Could you imagine what a YNC preseason would have been with all of those teams in it? You, uh, y'all owe me. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm finna be done with it. But you
Hold
owe me.
on. Hold on.
Go
Tag
ahead,
team.
King. It's on
Tag
you.
team. All right, hold on. Tag team. I bet I'm in. First of all, the way that young running back, right? The way he is, I think y'all is doing him a disservice by not putting him in front of more people because this is a name that will be mentioned amongst all the other teams that's out there. You see how number 0 now, this young man is getting a lot of national recognition, right? That's what you're robbing him out of. The opportunity to see how great he really is. Now we know that y'all good enough to win AYF. All right, cool. Bam. Y'all win AYF. But to not be willing to play a supreme, even if you forfeited or even if you didn't come out to play the game the first time, cool. There's other days. But we hearing that y'all not even reaching out to try to even schedule a different date. So are y'all more focused on what y'all want or y'all trying to maximize the opportunity for the kids? Because I can guarantee you the way that young man is, how good he is, they will be mentioning him along with the Kakas, with the project babies, right? They'll be mentioning him. But guess what? Nobody knows him. I mean, you might be known out there, but nobody nationally really knows this young man. So you robbing them out of opportunities. NWO, I believe, is a good team. Now, I understand y'all just coming off a year of being on the field. You might not feel as confident. I don't know if that's the case, but I do know y'all are robbing that little man out of experiences and opportunities for him to be able to get his name out there. So, it is what it is. But go to the next. Let's go to the next one.
Thank you for that, Ken. I appreciate your support. You know it's bad when me and Ken agree. That's terrible. All right, going to 9U. Is there any doubt? Is there any doubt? Just gonna ask one more time. Is there any doubt, man? Rare breed slime boys. Please don't charge me Puerto Rico. All right. Rare breed slime boys are the number one team in the country. It's not deniable. It's this is when you can start saying, "Ain't I don't know if somebody really too close can, I don't know who could beat them." But now we can start wondering that. It's still a little early. Some teams have looked good, but
And I
damn.
gotta apologize. I have to apologize to Coach Pat,
Mm-hmm.
because man, we talked about how they came out, blazing as far as passing and all that other stuff. It was needed. It was definitely needed versus a Space City. Space City is very they got depth. They got the trenches. So it's a little harder for them to run. But that pass game was on point. Now, when we talk about somebody that should have been that player, the player of the weekend, it should have been that quarterback. So uh the passing that they was doing early, it came in handy versus Space City. So hey man, y'all definitely look like y'all was on point with what y'all was doing. Because the passing game definitely came in handy versus Space City. But go ahead, bro.
Shout out to you. I agree with you, Ken. Space City, man. Space City. Again, Space City probably played one of the best football games of the weekend. Space City versus Fort Lauderdale. Space City just a great team, man. They haven't lost, until they play Rare. Shout out to Fort Lauderdale Hurricanes, bruh. Um, yes, sir.
Uh, where did that go? Okay, so you see this on here. Joe Taylor says y'all still don't respect MCU. Now let's say this: if had I picked
Oh,
MCU, I probably would have had about 4 or 5 losses on my record. Let's just say that, okay? Shout
what's
out to
funny
MCU, the organization.
is
Y'all
funny.
doing amazing when it's not games on the line. Okay, we
What blows me
appreciate y'all.
is my thing again. Tell me your record and who you've beat. Tell me who you've beat. If you tell me you've beat anybody on this list that I feel like is just way better and comparable, and I want you to tell me who you lost to. So tell me who you beat and tell me who you see. That's how I get y'all every time. Y'all just come on here and say you don't respect me. All right, tell me who you beat and tell me who you lost to. And then they always look silly in the end. Moving on, man. Shout out to Fort Lauderdale Blackheart boys. Man, I think I was judging y'all based on last year. Y'all had a really good season last year, but how y'all ended wasn't as good as I felt like it should have been. So I think I kind of held that against y'all coming into this year. I didn't see y'all bouncing back. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. Blackheart is one of my favorite 9U teams, bro. If I could see them play Rare tomorrow, I'm gonna be there. If they ass played Rare tomorrow, I'm calling the job. I can't come in. I gotta go see that game, bro. That's a matchmaker. Damn. Interesting. Hmm. Anywho, that's a matchmaker right there, bro. That is a matchmaker. Fort Lauderdale versus Rare Breed. I don't know who wants to see anything else in 9U besides that. Who? It's an amazing game, bro. To me, the fourth team, which I think a lot of people might disagree with, you feel what I'm saying? I'm interested to hear your thoughts, Ken. Is GPE. The fourth team to me is GPE. If you ask me why, I honestly think that the win over Adamsville is just an amazing team. It's just an amazing win, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's just an amazing win. So I just think that you gotta catapult them and put them at 3. You feel what I'm saying? They already had great stuff. Are they playing Labor Day? I know we're going down there, but I thought they was playing Miami Garden Ravens. I didn't hear nothing about them playing for Lauderdale. But let me know now. Don't be giving out no damn false information. All right, moving forward. Adamsville Tigers, Billionaire Boys. Billionaire Boys will be fine. Billionaire Boys will bounce back. Billionaire Boys have won a lot of football. I think when Nation look back and watch that game over, I think he's gonna see a lot of errors in himself. I think he's gonna see a lot of errors in himself. Again, I think Nationals this year was the year of disrespect and anyway. I think Nationals this year was the year
nah, nah, nah. No.
Let me finish
Hold
this
on.
thought first,
Right,
because
right, right, right,
I
right.
don't want to
Hey,
shortchange Billionaire Boys, man. I don't
nah,
want to
we not.
shortchange
No,
Billionaire Boys.
you can go back. You can go back. Woosah. Bro, did you just really fix your mouth to say that, Shaq Dotsy? Disrespecting Habit like we ain't like that. I hope you're not talking about 6U Habit. Let's get that established first, and then I'll come back. This conversation is to be continued. Go ahead, Fanatic.
Billionaire Boys. To the next one. A lot of people ask me why this, why PPO. PPO beat Lauderdale. PPO beat Lauderdale. Then Lauderdale goes on to beat Bessemer. Again, once you get past 5, it all gets kind of tricky to me. It could all be, talked about, but I got to give PPO their credit for beating Lauderdale. I can't see Ken. I can't see the last two. Take that damn thing off the screen. All right. Let's take them damn comment off my screen. All right. So then I go for Lauderdale. Um, had a good Nationals. I think they can be better. They had a really good game for a while against GPE. And then GPE did the tail load, just wore you down. Then the last one, Frankfurt. I see somebody in the comments said Frankfurt ain't popped out since Rare. Not true. And the lie detector determined that was a lie. Frankfurt has popped out. First off, man, I think Frankfurt lost to Rare the same type of way that everybody else lost to Rare. The difference was at least they pulled up to where Rare was from in a hostile environment and lost. Y'all lost on neutral ground. That's number one. I think we got to give credit too for Frankfurt. They ended any step don't talk, which we thought would be a good team. They beat the best team out there where they from, Delaware or whatever. They beat Marshall Heights. If you know anything about Marshall Heights is a really good AYF team. They beat them 26-0. They also beat the Maryland Heat, and then they beat the UIFL runner-ups in the West Philly Panthers. So this all happened in the preseason. So you take in West Philly, you take in Maryland Heat, you take in Marshall Heights. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if I'm being real, I don't know anybody who's beat nobody of that caliber that you're going to talk to that's 8-9. Most of y'all guys literally probably have won like one quality win. But because y'all don't know Frankfurt, y'all are going to say, oh, man, Frankfurt, oh, man, we don't see them like that. They shouldn't be in any rankings. That's because you don't know what you're talking about. Y'all are going off of names. But I'm going to tell you, throw a team out there. I challenge any 9U. Throw a team out there so I can tell you all the losses they got.
He said
Because
Florida City, 9U.
Who?
BPPO.
He said what?
21 the biggest said Florida City, 9U BPPO.
And PPO beat OTP. Again. You got to talk more than that. PPO beat OTP.
See, that's the thing. You can't have a good win and then still not play other
It's got to be
good
more than
levels of
that.
competition.
And so again, this is when we start to split hairs on when y'all say they traveled, we didn't. That's when those things start to matter, right? Now travel when you start getting teams that all have won and lost the same amount. This team beat this team, but this team beat this team, but this team beat this team. What's the only thing that you can start doing now? Well, I kind of got to give credit to Lauderdale for traveling. I got to give credit for them traveling. I got to give credit for them winning a national game in a different city at a national tournament. I kind of got to give them a little credit for that. You feel what I'm saying? So again, when you got teams that's all starting to do the same thing, Same thing. They start winning the same amount of games. They start beating this person and beating that person. Now you got to start splitting hairs between, all right, now since they all kind of be about the same thing, he said, so Frankfurt traveled. Huh?
They
Can
did.
we,
They played. They traveled to play Rare Breed.
what? What the hell are you talking? Anyway, when you start to split hairs about who did this, oh well, this team beat 3-4 teams. Well, this team beat 3-4 teams. Well, this team beat that team twice. Well, this team beat them and they beat them. Well, what starts to separate teams is traveling. Who did you play? Did you travel? Did you plan? Did you play? Where did you play? What competition was it? Was it a tournament? Was it a showcase? Where was it played? Who did you compete against? How many days? You got to start factoring other factors, bro. So again, bro, but you want to know, we can solve a lot of this ranking talk. Guess what?
Play each other.
Play more.
That's
Play
it.
games. If Florida City want to get ranked, guess what? They can go play Fort Lauderdale, Blackheart boys. Go beat them. Go beat them. Hey, matter of fact, Florida City, if you so good, go to Philly. Go to Philly. Frankfurt, go to Philly. If you're so good, go to Philly. But you're not. You're going to say, oh, I ain't going to Philly to play. Hey, I got a question. Hey, Florida City, when last time y'all won a national championship? Huh? When last time you won that championship? Yeah. I'm gonna go there. When last time you won that championship? Yeah. That's why I'm gonna go. Because y'all talking about Frankfurt, but y'all ain't accomplished half of what they've accomplished.
And
Y'all
y'all know they are natties. They're national
gotta stop
champions.
that, bro. Y'all gotta stop that. Bro. So it's just like, hey, bro, go play Frankfurt, bro. Go play Frankfurt. If
Hey man,
anybody
hey
thinks
Cam,
Frankfurt pie, go play them.
Cam, I got bad news for you, brother.
I know.
We ain't
I
even do.
apologize. I apologize, Florida City. I knew that. That's why I said Frankfurt. My apologies. I knew that.
Hey
That's why I
Micah,
said Frankfurt.
upload the rest of them. But hey hey. So look, that was the highest we was going tonight, man. We didn't want to bore y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we decided that we was gonna only do 6 through 9. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna do the rest of them tomorrow.
I ain't gonna lie, PA. I actually had Tennessee Mob on my list. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had Tennessee Mob on my list.
So for those who want to see the 10
Oh,
and
they
up,
said they not done,
make sure
Ken.
y'all tap in, huh?
They not done.
Who not done?
The rest of the list.
Oh, I thought we was doing the rest of them tomorrow.
Yeah, he said they not done. You said upload them. He said they not done.
Oh, okay. They're not done. I thought you had them done. All right, bet. Hey, look like we're gonna end night.
Perfect. Perfect timing. I was on time to work. I got
Yeah.
other stuff to work on.
Hey, Cal said mission failed. He said Fanatic bored me, Ken. Hey, but nah, Cam, that's why I didn't want to do all of them today. Because the difference is we not gonna only tell y'all about the rankings, but we're gonna explain to y'all why a team is in the rankings, right? So we let y'all know it ain't no politics involved. We don't do politics, right? We don't care. You can't buy your way into this space. You got to earn your way. So like NWO, are they one of the best teams out there? Yes. But do they deserve to be ranked top 8? No, because they're not playing people like that. You know what I'm saying? But all right, matter of fact, what we can do is you can ask some questions as opposed to, if y'all have questions, like this lady said, why, I mean, not lady, I'm sorry. Tommy says, why OTF AU wasn't on there?
Instead of asking me why a team isn't on there, tell me why you think they should be on there. Instead of y'all, damn, I need a computer. No, my computer. Instead of y'all asking me why a team is not, hell, I could give you a lot of reasons of why, but I want y'all to tell me this team should be on here because XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. Hell, they ain't on there because I don't think they top 8. But you might not find that a sufficient answer. So if you tell me why, then I can give you that. I just need
Uh,
some.
Brian K says he said the only thing I can say is that the fact that you have to pay. I don't know. He says, can I see? All right, go to the 6U one more time.
One
For
more
that.
time, y'all. Because I was on time for work. This dude wasn't on time for work.
That's the 6U real quick, Gerald.
Uh, and again, man, 6U was one of the hardest age groups. But definitely y'all could tell me, man, there's not gonna be a lot of appreciation. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I think this might be my first 6U list. I don't think I've ever done 6 before.
Hey, could y'all leave him a letter grade real quick for us? Could y'all leave us a letter grade so far for the rankings that he have? I think that the rest of them is going to be very, very interesting. But leave a letter grade, man, real quick. It's only one letter. You know, what do y'all give them? A, B, C, or D? Or F? So we gonna do that, and we gonna see what y'all saying. The host says, Micah said he believe that's an A. Cowboys 6. He says Cowboys 6U will be there in a few. Long as they playing some good teams. Is AK the tip? Hey man, I went against what I thought, but hey. So Geraldine says
Damn, 35 gave me an A? 35 gave me
he
an
says he
A?
got an A plus list so far.
What the heck? In the stream. In the damn stream. In the
Hey, nah,
damn
man, we gonna let
stream.
these folks get in. All of them they saying A so far. BJ says A. Keith Tyrone
This
Patterson
is
says A.
oh Lord. Oh Lord. I'm coming to see you, Elizabeth. Okay.
Okay.
Ken. Ken. I
Hey,
got A's this year, Ken.
hey, so far,
You get a
so
C
good,
too.
man.
We gonna see when we drop it on the Instagram too. Ken gonna let me know when it's cool to drop it on the IG. Either we gonna wait till the whole list are done, or we might drop, a couple at a time. We're gonna see. And we're gonna do the polls too. We're gonna do the polls on the IG because I really want to know y'all opinions. And at the end of the day, bruh, this is all for fun, bruh. Like I tell y'all, bruh, I'm not above. I'm not above. He said Lake 6U beat Top Shot. That's the first thing That's the only reason Lakes is even on the list because they. Anyway, I'm not above being corrected. I'm not above being checked. But when you come to my inbox, you better come to my inbox with who you beat, who you lost to. Don't just tell me who you beat without telling me who you lost to, who you beat, who you lost to, and what's next for you. I ain't got much more, man. This is Ken, man. Ken, I got an A plus. I ain't Ken wanna Ken wanna see y'all give me a F, bruh.
No, I don't. I
We
want to
gonna
see.
see
I want to see some more. Because I really, this is really me giving shine to the people that's actually in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
for
I
sure.
wanted to give them some credit, like 21 the biggest man. Shout out to them, like Kenny Arnold Jr. Shout out to him. John Willis, Geraldine McCleskey. Shout out to shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to give people they love, man. They've been on the chat, on the stream. So I just wanted to see what letter grade that they thought that you deserve. Now everybody says A. I think you only had one B grade. So they like what they see. He said ask him who else they played after that win. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we're gonna drop this and y'all also go check out I want to say what the IG. The IG
Yeah.
post. Make sure y'all subscribe. Ronaldo says says something. Let me see. Let me see. 1 second. Uh Hey, bro, I lost your stuff, man. My bad, Brody. I was trying to give you some shine. He says Lakes ain't played nobody since Top Shot us. All right, bet, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all. I was trying to make sure that y'all all hit that letter grade to, show him what y'all thought about it. But I appreciate y'all. Um, and make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all follow on the Facebook, and make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube. This is how we continue to build the channel and build this platform, as far as the matchmakers. And this is how y'all keep us motivated to continue going, So I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for y'all time.
And one more,
Hopefully y'all enjoyed yourself tonight.
one
Fanatic
more,
got to say
please.
one thing.
As we end again, this is just a preseason list, bro. It's just a preseason list. This list right here, it changes, bro. I'm telling y'all, I'm not one of them dudes who, well, we ain't lost to nobody. I don't care. They beating other people. So guess what? I gotta give them their credit, bruh. But this list is based strictly on the preseason, not what you did last year, not the talent that we think you got, none of that. But 10, 11, 12, 13 will be tomorrow. I guess Ken wanted to see me start off the show miserable. So he's making me come out doing a 10U damn list, which I just have a problem with.
Now, it
But
wasn't about you. It was about the people, man. We
damn the
wanted you to
people.
bore
He
the
said, what
people,
about
man.
me and my feelings? What about me? See, you know what? He missed the segment about how Ken treats me. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. I ain't got much